Yes, friends, it's not yet over until it is over. Tebinaba kugwa paka nga tubitusiza ddala gye twagala tubikoleki gye twagala tubeere. Yes, welcome to this live broadcast. I want to give you an update of what's going on. Of course, since morning it hasn't been an easy day. Yeah, running battles with the police, you know, of course breaking the law as it has always done, as in the police. So this is what is going on. First of all, let me first go through the post the president has just made, though very many of you are doubting this post, but let us go through it. The president has made a post and he said, "Today yet again Museveni's regime of blood and national shame attacked us in Kalangala as soon as we landed on the islands for our campaign. We found lots of military police, regular UPDF and police officers who were deployed to arrest us on arrival. As soon as we arrived, they started arresting our people one by one. All our security team members were arrested. Then the media team, and then the team close to me, including Nubianli, Dan Magic, and Eddie Mutwe. Journalists too were arrested. Eventually, they also arrested me and pushed me into a mobile prison, which was tear-gassed. They drove me to a chopper, which was pre-arranged. These cowards separated me from my team and flew me to Coral Airstrip, where the police put me in a police truck and drove me to Magere. Our legal team has already embarked on the process of securing freedom for our people. While Museveni is campaigning, he is determined to block us from campaigning everywhere. How shameless, how cowardly. My message to all you Ugandans is, let us all keep going on. Let us not give up. Let us keep praying. Let us keep working hard. The present trials and tribulations are preparing for a massive victory against one of the world's most brutal warlords. Museveni will soon be history. Uganda will be free. Natekako hashtag, we are removing a dictator." Yes, that is a post from our president, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. When you go through certain pages, you see that very many people are doubting this post. Yes, they are doubting this post. They are saying that it's fake. But please, this is authentic. This is authentic. I see some people have started saying this is a fake post from the president. Simanyi ayinza okuba si yagikoze. Yeah, posts nyingi zigenda mu maaso zigamba nti this is not a post from the president. So I also want to give you an update of all our comrades that have been arrested. Just to remind you, very many of our comrades, over 90, were arrested, including Sadan Maji, Eddie Mutwe, Nubianli, all journalists. You've seen a fake post. Actually, I call it a fake post from Uganda, is it Media Council, that all journalists, anyone who's supposed to capture this live, as in the elections and all that kind of thing, maybe campaigns, that they should be registered with the council. Man, not everyone is a journalist, but everyone can hold their phone and record anything they wish to record. Does that make me a journalist if I pull out my phone and I go Facebook Live? These people should spare us. They shouldn't take us for a ride. They shouldn't. We are Ugandans and we know how the law functions. Man. So, very many of our comrades have been arrested. I want to read you names. Those that you know, those that you don't know, those that you've never heard of, and those that you've, of course, heard of recent. Amongst those that have been arrested, we have Kafuko Stanley, a gentleman who uses Keystone Infinity. This is the digital content manager of the National Inter-Platform, or People Power. We have Nalumansi Dora, who normally uses Dorothy Williams of Echoto Reloaded. We have Kampala Lukman, the official campaign photographer. I'm very sure you know that young man who was arrested with our General Secretary when he just finished a show with NBS Barometer some time back. You remember that young man called Lukman? Here is the official campaign photographer. Then we have Tabs ku camera, the official campaign photographer. We have Nsubuga Muhammad over the Bozria Uganda, you know Nsubuga Muhammad. We have Musa Mulimira of Kelo TV Images, you know Kelo TV, the one for Semakula Musa show. We have Charles Impanga, this is Map Media. We have Geoffrey Mutaria, Eyasalawo, you know that gentleman who broadcasts from GM, Eyasalawo Media. We have Thimpa TV operator, that gentleman who was shot and he was bleeding. We have Sammy and Robert of the Mighty Family. We have Richard Kalema, that is Ricardo of Ghetto Media. The entire private security team, of our president Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, bonna babayeze. The entire private medical team, the people you see treating our comrades when they get injured, the likes of Joy Strong, they were all arrested. Nubianli, for those who don't know Nubianli, this is the president's singing partner. They are always very close together. We have Sadan Magic, Daniel Oyaward. Sadan Magic, the one who was shot recently in the mouth and he lost his tooth. No money, Bagwasa. You remember that? You know that gentleman, Sadan Magic. We have Marka, the president's driver. We have Donny Sharif Najja, the president's aide. We have Edward Sebufu. That is Eddie Mutwe. Edward Sebufu. That is Eddie Mutwe, the president's security aide. That is just part of the team that has been arrested. Part of the team that has been arrested. There are very many. You can't even mention all of them. As we speak now, our president, we can say that he's under house arrest. Very many have complained of torture. Our medical team, one of our medical team, that is Joy Strong, made a post and he said that Nubianli was bleeding and we should pray for them because they have been tortured. I played for you a video when they were in a military in a van. Should I play for you again? I think I have it here. This is the video.
Yes, abatulaba n'abatuwuliriza ku mukutu kuno ogwa GM Geoffrey Mutaria tukwatiddwa era ng'essaawa zino batutwala mu kifo ekitamanyiddwako mayitire. Abasajja ab'enjawulo ttiimu namba yonna ekwatiddwa eya Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu ebadde mu kuwenja akalulu wano mu Kalangala district. Wenjogerera nga mu maaso babiseeyo ffenna batutadde mu lole y'emu. Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu president ow'ekkumi akwatiddwa, Eddie Mutwe akwatiddwa, Nubianli akwatiddwa, Selector Devi akwatiddwa, Dan Magic akwatiddwa, Nsubuga Muhammad akwatiddwa, Donny Sharif, Bobiyanga, Shuki n'abalala bangi nnyo almost team namba yonna ekwatiddwa. Era right now gano nga bawa tuli mulole mwe batukwatidde nga tutwalibwa wa ewatamanyiddwa. Tuli mulole nga tukwatiddwa tutwalibwa wa we tutamanyiddwa we batutwala. Tuli mulole atabiraba bambi postinga yenna akitegeddeko postinga President Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu akwatiddwa, Bobiwine akwatiddwa, Eddie Mutwe akwatiddwa, Nubianli akwatiddwa, Dan Magic akwatiddwa, Selector Devi akwatiddwa, tiimu namba yonna ekwatiddwa era nga nange kennyini nkwatiddwa. Musajja wa Nsubuga Muhammad tuli mu lole batututte wa gye tutamanyi. Security team bagikutte, abaana be bano wano wammanga boolaba bendi mukulaga kalayiti katono nnyo tetunnamanya location wa we batutwala tetunnamanya location wa we batutwala naye nga tukwatiddwa ekifaananyi kiyinza okuba ekibi naye ngezaako okubalaga embeera eriwo abaana bonna bakwatiddwa almost kakuli yonna ekwatiddwa sijja balaga wali basirikale bayinza okusika essimu eno naye nga oyo Nubianli gwe mulabaawo selector Dan Magic mumulaba wuuyo n'ebivune ate nga bamutaddeko empingu bagambye mbu is the main target. Dan Magic bagambye is the main target. Dan Magic bagambye is the main target ndowooza.
So that is the video I wanted to play for you. The last update I got from Selector Devi, Nubianli, Mutwe, and the entire team, they were being taken to massacre and they were still handcuffed. You understand? But these are people that have not done anything wrong. Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert did not commit any crime. The entire team that has been tortured, that has been beaten, that has been brutally arrested, did not do anything wrong. And that's when I come out and say, guys, since this one is not about Kyagulanyi, each one of these comrades' life matters a lot. We should do as well demand for their immediate release, because none of these have committed any crime. Mbogo has not committed any crime. Nsubuga Muhammad has committed no crime. Bobiwine, Mutwe, Dan Magic, Lukman, Geoffrey, Dorothy, Bona, Shukura, those people have not committed any crime. We should demand for their immediate release. Please, this is not yet over until it's over. Tetuyina kuzikiza. Bana basajja bagala tukolaki. Al Jazeera of course put up a post. Uganda police arrest opposition candidate Bobiwine and tear gassed his protesting supporters. Yeah, you can visit www.aljazeera.com and go through. Guardian, of course, in the UK also put up a post. BBC did the same, and of course other prominent international media platforms, they put up posts regarding today's illegal arrest of our president. I can confirm to you that if we do not put up a loud voice for the immediate release of our friends, they are going to rot in jail, because most of them have severe injuries, they have wounds, they are bleeding, and no one cares. I can tell you, no one cares. No one cares. These people, they don't care. If they can, of course, they want to kill you, then will they have mercy when you are bleeding? If they can deny you a right. Just a few days ago, 3 days ago, the president was taking Ashraf to Rubaga, and then military broke the road somewhere there in Busega, where they killed our brother Frank. They put a blockade there. All they wanted is for Ashraf to die, because they knew that the ambulance is taking a patient to the hospital. It is an emergency. And then they broke the road intentionally, and then they started beating everyone until when they had to kill someone. That's our comrade Frank Senteza, who was buried. Man. So let us raise our voices for the immediate release of our comrades. Bonna, they've committed no crime. The Uganda Media Council has also come up with some statement that for anyone who would love to broadcast the campaign is live or may be involved in any activity, journalism activity, that they should be registered with the Uganda Media Council, blah blah, something like that. Man, not all of us are journalists. I personally, I've never studied journalism. I even don't know a single course. But it does not require me to be a journalist in order to identify what is right and what is wrong. So they want to use that window to curtail and to block all our comrades who broadcast this live on Facebook. It does not require me to be a journalist in order to see someone being shot at and then I get my phone and record something like that. It does not require you to have a degree in order to identify police brutality. They should spare us some brains. When calling upon by lawyers, any other international media platforms, isobola okutuyambako kwene ensonga, because if they deny us a right to broadcast this live, then they are going to do their criminality in the dark, and it's going to worsen. Yes, it's going to worsen, because this is what they wanted all along. I can tell you, they don't want you to see this brutality on the camera. They fear the camera. If they can report a Facebook page, if they can report a YouTube channel, I can tell you this YouTube channel, among with others, Uganda Impia, Ghetto TV, Echoto, Pop Media, and of all the rest, they were reported to Google. They wanted Google to block, to delete these channels, simply because we broadcast Bobiwine live, simply because we broadcast Bobiwine's news. It doesn't work for them. They don't like it. And then they write to Google that, hey Google, help us and block so and so and so and so. Block JB Muwonge, block Echoto, block Original, block so and so and so and so and so and so. Simply because we broadcast for you their criminality. So now what they are opting for now is to use that window that if you are not registered, the security, the UPDF, the army, the police and all those kind of things, they are not going to spare you. They are going to beat you, they are going to arrest you, they are going to do all sorts of atrocities on you. We should come out and say no to this madness. Man, this is too much. This is too much. Lastly, Kyagulanyi is not free. Taking Kyagulanyi at home in Magere is not enough, even when we don't know, as in that's not enough. Why did you arrest him in the first place? Did he do anything wrong? He was heading for a rally. What they were supposed to do was to give him protection, but anyway, they lowered themselves to breaking law and order. There is no way they can redirect themselves to do what is right. Let us continue demanding for the immediate release of our comrades. I've read for you the names, some of the names, not all names. I've just read for you some of the names. Some of the names. Those were a few, because I've told you there are over 90 of them. They were arrested. It is so sad. It is so sad. I don't need to be a journalist in order to use my Facebook live. I don't need to be a journalist in order to record myself online. I don't need to be a journalist in order to go live on YouTube. I don't need to be a journalist in order to go live on Instagram. I can record anything I want. Why do you decide for me which one to record and which one not to? I can record anything I want. I can decide to accompany Bobiwine wherever he goes. I can decide to accompany him at his home in Magere, at his campaign rally, wherever I want. And I can use my Facebook live the way I want it, because it's my account. It's not yours. It's my personal property. This is my smartphone. Maybe they should, ban smartphones in Uganda. Maybe they should do that. That, okay, we no longer allow smartphones in Uganda. There we should say, okay, if that is the law, then because for us we are law-abiding citizens. Yes, that's why we always lean on the constitution. Whatever we do is constitutional. They should ban smartphones and computers, phablets, tablets, all those types of gadgets, smart TVs. They should ban all of them, because most of these gadgets have functionalities of going live on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook. These people, they are going. Yes, all these signs show, just like the president has said. Let me read for you the statement from the president. He said that today, yet again, Museveni's regime of blood and national shame attacked us in Kalangala. As soon as we landed on the island for our campaign, we found lots of military, regular UPDF and police officers who were deployed to arrest us on arrival. As soon as we arrived, they started arresting our people one by one. All our security team members were arrested. Then the media team, and then the team close to me, including Nubianli, Dan Magic, and Eddie Mutwe. Journalists too were arrested. Eventually, they also arrested me and pushed me into a mobile prison, which was tear-gassed. They drove me to a military chopper, which was pre-arranged. These cowards separated me from my team and they flew me to Kororo airstrip, where the police put me in a police truck and drove me to Magere. Our legal team has already embarked on the process of securing freedom for our people. While Museveni is campaigning, he is determined to block us from campaigning everywhere. How shameless, how cowardly. My message to all of you Ugandans is, let us all keeping on. Let us not give up. Let us keep praying. Let us keep working hard. The present trials and the tribulations are preparing for us a massive victory against one of the world's most brutal warlords. Museveni will soon be history. Uganda will be free. So, let us not lose hope. Let us continue, because just like I always tell you, there is no straight route to destiny. You can't be born from day one up to the time you die, and when you look back on your trail, it is straight. It has never been so. It is always a zigzag. It is always a zigzag. We shall of course come across such kind of scenarios, but let us not give up. Tugende maaso nga tukikuba. Tetukkiriza. Tetukkiriza. The way to success, you are saying this is not the post from the president. Yes, I'm reading as something from my president because I trust him. And from close sources that I trust much, yes, that is a post from the president of the national platform. And he has instructed us as well to demand for the immediate release of our comrades, because they have done totally nothing. Yes, for now, at least you should do. This is my simple request. Yeah, because when I put up a post, some people came and they powered lots of comments. Of course, I don't blame anyone. I know the situation is tough. But let us have those few platforms that we can trust. That, okay, if I see a post from Eddie Mutwe, I'm going to trust that. That if I see a post from Chaka TTTT, no, I will not to trust that. You understand? Yeah, that's just a humble request from you guys. Let us identify a few platforms that once they post something, maybe the level of authenticity is maybe beyond 70%. Let us have those platforms on our lists that, okay, before Joel Osenyonyi posts it, before David Lewis Rubongoya posts it, before my president posts it, before Babi Kyagulanyi posts it, before so and so. Yeah, let us have those platforms. Amole Tumwebaze, you are saying JB, someone said that it was not Bobby. For me, I don't deal with someone. Yes. Someone who said so. Of course, I told you when I was beginning that I have seen very many posts saying that this is not the post from the president. Yes, I'm not saying that they are right or they are wrong. All I'm saying that All I'm saying that from the close sources I first inquired from before coming live testified that yes, this is a post from the president. Yeah, before I came live, because I also didn't want to come live without concrete proof. You understand? Let me check again here. But just like I've told you, Bobiwine, our president, is not free at all. Is not free. Let us continue demanding for our president's freedom and our own freedom and the freedoms of those that have been arrested. It does not mean that taking Kyagulanyi Ssentamu to Magere, that is free. No, is not free. Do you know that they are not allowing anyone even to go close to his house? They chased away our lawyer, that is Muwada Nkunyinji, and of course these other friends who were outside wanting to capture live videos there. So there is no freedom here. Don't say that, okay, maybe JB has said, oh, Sauda Madara has said, oh, so and so has said that Bobiwine is in Magere, that is free. No, he is not free at all. He is not free at all. No one is free. First ask yourself, someone who is asking me that I should first check whether Bobiwine is in Magere. So if I tell you that he's in Magere, are you going to calm down? Are you going to see, okay, now it is okay, the president is safe, he's in Magere? Please, let us not be that kind of a people. No one is free. Which crime did they commit? Which crime did they commit? You understand? All I'm saying, I don't care whether he's at Magere or is not Magere. What I care about is his freedom, my freedom, and the freedoms of these brothers and sisters that have been brutally arrested, and up to now they are still being detained in locations we don't know. So no one is free. Do you understand? No one is free. What do I want to mean? I want to mean, let us continue demanding for our freedom. In brief, it is not yet over until it is over. Arresting Nubianli, Mutwe is like arresting Bobiwine. Arresting Bobby Young, Lukman, is like arresting Bobiwine. Arresting Sudden Magic is like arresting Bobiwine. That's what I want you to get. So no one is free. Arresting Mutwe is like arresting our president Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. Arresting this young innocent girl is like arresting Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. Is like arresting you and me. So let us not say, let us not, in brief, what I want you to get is that let us not push that answer for you to get it in your mind that, oh yeah, he's at home. So if he's at home, are you going to say, all right, now he's at home, I can now rest? Can you really rest when our comrade Mutwe, Nsubga Muhammad, Lukman, and all these other friends, Nubianli and the entire medical team, the security team, the media team, they are still arrested? Please, please, let us not be that kind of a people. Free Bobiwine, free each and every one, because no one committed a crime. If they had committed a crime, I will not come here and defend a security team that went and murdered this gentleman, Zebra, Coach, Mando, Senyange in the morning. You cannot hear me say that, because those are murderers. They shot him dead, that young gentleman. And then I saw a video when they were paying the wife. They were giving the wife a brown envelope. I can't even touch that money, however broke I am. You kill a person, you kill a person close to me, and then you come pay me. Eee. Sad. Sad. You understand? They kill you and then they pay your relatives that, okay, we killed him, here is the money. Which amount of money can you pay that is equivalent to someone's life? Huh? No amount of money equals someone's life. There isn't any amount. There isn't any amount. Of course, they are going to come propagandists who are going to justify today's events. They will justify the murder of our friend, Comrade. He was supporting NRM for your information. But for me, I don't care about the color. All I care about is someone's life. No one deserves to die, man. He was supporting Museveni. That gentleman was murdered in the morning. But we don't care about the color. All we care about is someone's life. Senyange Mando, that is the coach who was murdered today in the morning. He was supporting Museveni. He was dancing to the tunes of the dictator. But we don't care. All we care about is someone's life. No one deserves to be murdered. No one deserves to die. What hurt me is seeing his close family, friends receiving money from the police. As in, because the wife testified in the morning that, for those who watched the video, Kaziwe Ashraf, Kaziwe Manyirinya Ashraf lyankwata mutwe bumulowozaako nnyo every town, and then Kaziwe Bashir shot it in the morning, the video. The lady was testifying at around the time, city evening, blah blah blah. Then very many security, very many soldiers outside. For those who saw the video, I uploaded it. You can even go and rewatch it. And then later on in the evening, you receive money. It is sad. But let us continue demanding for the immediate release of our people. Yes, let us continue demanding for the immediate release of our people. So that's what I had to say to you today, unless someone is, maybe if you have any question. If you have any question, I can maybe give you an answer to it before I say bye-bye for now. Yeah, my last request from you guys, let us continue demanding for the immediate release of our comrades. There are very many and they have totally done nothing. Very many of them have wounds, they haven't seen doctors, some of them are on medications. It is sad. It is sad. Yeah, let me see. Let me look for another update here to see. There are certainly okay, there is another update here from the spokesperson of the People Power. That's Joel. He said, I've just spoken to Eddie Mutwe. The entire team that was with the Honorable Chagulanyi in Kalangala is handicapped and is being driven in military trucks. This is 9 minutes ago. He suspects they are being taken to Masaka Central Police Station. They are all tired and worn out. but their resolve is not broken. That is a post from our spokesperson, that is Joel Senyonyi. That is an update from Joel Senyonyi. Let me repeat. You see, he just posted it now. That I've just spoken to Eddie Mutwe, the entire team that was with the Honorable Kyagulanyi in Kalangala. He's still handcuffed and is being driven in military trucks. He suspects they are being taken. Now hear the English. He suspects they are. So he is not alone. He suspects they are being driven to Masaka Central Station. They are all tired and worn out, but their resolve is not broken. But of course, I already gave you this update. If you even check on our Facebook page, yes, I got to know about the update earlier on. Ngabali mu military truck. Yeah. So that is the update from our spokesperson. That's Joel Senyonyi. Yeah, another one from Selector Devi. Yeah, you all know Selector Devi. He's saying that our principal and the NUP president is under house arrest. You understand? Is under house arrest. That's what I just said. No one is free. No one is free. I would have called Eddie Mutwe now, but I don't want to bother him. I know what he's going through. Let me see some other update here. Oh my goodness, the president is not safe at all. Look at the way he's moving. I don't know how to play for this video. Okay, I'll post it on Facebook. Okay, let me see if I can play for you from here. Rosie Nakawe, so you're asking, so people, what is next? What is next is to keep pushing on. I just read our president's message twice. Let's keep pushing on. Teli kuzikiza. Gwe. Teli kuzikiza. Kusaga no kusaga. Do you think a dictator is simply going to leave power like that? Dictators always go like that. Dictators always go like that. But all I can say to you, that these are signs that yes, they are feeling the heat and they are trying their best to secure their longevity in power, but it's too late. Do you know what they should have done if they wanted to overstay in power? They should have done one thing. They should have acted their mandate. They should have acted their mandate. They should have respected the constitution. They should have served Ugandans. They should have been servants of Ugandans. But here is the gentleman who is going to come out and say, I hear people say that I'm their servant. I'm not anyone's servant. I'm just a freedom fighter whom you thought would also fight for you. And then you expect Ugandans to respect you. So, guys, don't ask what is next. You know what is next. What is next? No giving up. Actually, we need to simply just multiply and triple our efforts. That's why I always ask you that, guys. You always ask yourself, what can you do to speed up the struggle? Just sit down and think about what you can do. Whatever answer comes in your mind, capitalize on it. Capitalize on it, and while executing it, triple those efforts. Multiply whatever effort you put in to execute that answer. You are going to see results. Yes. I'm going through my contacts here to see any update. This is what I've been talking about. Now, Sauda, I'm sorry to say this. President Kastali safe Katinebe never can. No. That's wrong. That's what I've been telling you, that let us not say that since Kyagulanyi is in Magere, Katinebe never can. Please, you are betraying all of Ugandans. Arresting Eddie Mutwe, arresting Nubianli, arresting Bobiwine, arresting anyone on the team is like arresting Bobiwine. You understand? Arresting anyone of Kyagulanyi's team is like arresting Kyagulanyi himself. Is like arresting Bobiwine himself. So, let us continue demanding. Let us not sleep. Let us continue demanding for the immediate release of our comrades. I just told you, for those who just maybe joined in, let me give it to you again, because by that time you were a few. Let me give it to you again. Some of our comrades that have been arrested for, of course, their reason is supporting Bobiwine, following Bobiwine wherever he goes. We have Kafuko Stanley. He uses Kstan Infinity on Facebook and is the digital content manager of the National Unity platform. We have Naruman Sedora, who uses Dorothy Williams, that one of Ochoto Reloaded. You know, that beautiful young girl with a nice voice who always broadcasts on Ochoto Reloaded. He commented sometimes in Uganda and in English. I'm sure you know her. Then there is Kampala Lukman. Kampala Lukman is the official campaign photographer, together with also Tabs Kukamera is the official campaign photographer. Those two are also still arrested. We have Nsubuga Muhammad of the Bozria, Uganda. This is one is also a candidate. LC 3. Makerere 3. We have Musa Mulimira of Echoto, Kelo TV images. You know Kelo TV, the one which metamorphosed from Semakula Musa's show. You all know Musa Semakula, that gentleman who always gives advice. He has educational content. You can actually even check out his YouTube channel. It's called Semakula Musa's show. So his cameraman, that is Musa Mulimira of Kelo TV, is also arrested, part of the team. We have Charles Mpanga of Map Media TV. We have Geoffrey Mutalia, Eyasalao. This gentleman was working with the Chota as well, although these times he has his personal page is called GM Eyasalao Media. We have Fimfa TV, Fimfa. Those ones who know, actually put up a post. That gentleman claimed to be bleeding severely because he was shot at. We have Sammy and Robert of the Mighty family. You know those two gentlemen who put a pause on their comedy in order to make sure that this struggle first, succeeds, and then they go back to their comedy. We have Richard Kalema, commonly known as Ricardo of Ghetto Media, and very many other people. The entire private security team, and then the entire private medical team. Those ones, you don't know the total. There are very many. We have Ali Buken. Ali Buken, this is Nubianli. We have Sir Dan Magic. We have Mark, the president's driver. We have Donny Sheriff Naja, the president's aide, and Edward or Eddie Mutwe, very many others. So arresting those people, arresting anyone from the team is like arresting Kyagulanyi, is like arresting Eddie Mutwe, Bobiwine. So let us keep demanding for the immediate release, because I ask you this simply because they have committed no crime. If they had committed a crime, if they had fought with the police, if they had abused the police, maybe if they had broken any rules, if they... Can you imagine Naomi Namugenyi, even the medical team? Now, let me shock you. These people have been arrested and they are being put in one police truck behind, and they're being driven, of course, just like you've heard from our spokesperson, taken to Masaka, as it is alleged. Don't you know, of course? But are they spaced? During the arrest, they were all packed. If it was about COVID, then that's just a hoax. That's just a fake reason to justify their brutal arrest. So friends, let us not take this for granted. Arresting these people, arresting anyone of our team members is like arresting every one of us. It's like arresting our president, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. Remember, an attack on one of us is an attack on all of us. We shouldn't be asking whether Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert is in Magere and then we cool down that, oh yes. No, we should be very, very inquisitive to know whether each and every one is free and safe. That's my humble request. That's my humble request. That's my humble request. So, twebereremu. And ask for the immediate release of our people. Let me see any other update here. Okay, another update is here. Yes, another update is here. Thanks. If someone said JB don't go now, I think actually we are so right. And since I didn't go off last time, I've managed to scoop some updates. There is an update right now coming from our spokesperson, that is Joel Senyonyi, about Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. He's saying, I've been able to speak to Honorable Kyagulanyi. He's at home in Magere, but his home is surrounded by so many military personnel, like it's a barracks. He is essentially under house arrest. He is also very disturbed that the entire team he went with to Kalangala is under illegal detention. He has asked our lawyers to follow up this matter till our comrades are free set. So this is what I told you in the first place, that you should have those platforms that you trust, that when they post something, yes, this is going to be right. If this person posts something, yes, it is right and authentic. That is an update from Joel Senyonyi, the spokesperson of the People Power Movement. But just like I told you, our president is not safe. However much he is in Magere, you understand? However much he is in Magere, it does not mean that he is safe. You've heard from the spokesperson. You've heard from the spokesperson. Allow me first put a post on Facebook right now. me first put up this post and then I look for you for another update. Yeah, that is an update from Joel Senyonyi, the spokesperson of the People Power Movement. He has managed to speak to Kyagulanyi, but Magere is like a barracks. Magere is like a barracks. That's why they were chasing each and everyone from accessing it. You understand? Okay. It is a shame. Yeah, okay, I think even if I go off now, karatino olaba ono kawalaata mwana. Okay, friends, thanks for being on. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, thank you for kwebereramu my humble request. Let us not sacrifice our brothers. Arresting Bobiwine, arresting Sudden Magic, arresting Charles Mpango of Map Media, arresting Eddie Mutwe, arresting Nubianli, arresting anyone is like arresting Kyagulanyi. Yes, arresting any one of these people is like arresting Kyagulanyi. An attack on one of us, remember, is an attack on all of us. Let us practice that practically. Tuleme kyogera bwogezi theoretically. Let us leave it. Let us come out and demand for their immediate release. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And we are going to do it because we started already doing it. All we need to do is to multiply and triple the efforts in doing so. Nakachwa Asia, JB Happy New Year. No mwaka gugwako nze mwana n'ebyo mwaka sibimanyi sijja kulimba. I even did know that whatever the case, you know, we are going to enter into 21 in a Robadob style. Tabamu tuyinza nakuba we are already in 2021. I didn't know that today was even Wednesday. Bukirwa Mary, before going JB block this big Hadija wano ali mu kifo kichamu. You know, you see, these people of NRM, they come to these platforms because they lack what to do. Now, just ask yourself a simple question. Which platform are they going to go to listen to something like this? They enjoy what we do. They also love change, only that they sank deep in waters of submission, and we need to keep irrigating their brains and, of course, you know, paint that mask on their faces. We need to paint that yellow mask that is covering their face. We paint it red such that they dive in the reality and see things the way they are. Banyumirwa. Esther Lay, JB in Nubianli's last video, it showed that Bobby gave his phone to Nubianli. So how did Bobby make a post on Facebook at Magere? Yeah, you know, accounts can be anywhere. I can be logged in my tablet if I have one. I can be logged in my computer. I can be logged in my phablet. Whatever gadget that I have, I can be logged in. So for that, there are very many ways it can be done. Yeah. This is a different generation, my friend. I don't need a license, a UCC license, to broadcast what I want to broadcast. I don't know even what they mean when they talk about licenses. Is this a TV? This is not a TV. This is not a radio station. This is just a personal blog. Unless they are saying that they are going to ban YouTube channels and ban Facebook pages in Uganda, they ban smartphones, they ban smart TVs, they ban smart radios, they ban everything that is digital. If they say so, maybe we shall succumb to their request, but without such kind of laws, we are not going to bow down, man, to those intimidations. Some of us were reported at Google. That intimidation will not work. Yes. Of course, some will check out that, hey man, sajja bukuwabidde ku Google, sajja bukulimu bukuyina, and all that kind of thing. We know, but we have nothing to do. There is nothing to lose apart from this futureless life, and you know, everyone is a potential candidate of death. Even if you do what, at the end of the day, you are not going to make it 120 on this planet, 120 years old. That's why I keep telling you guys that no matter what, dictators always fall. Because they are dictators in their evening of their ages. So nature also acts, and nature acts at a time least expected. You understand? That's why we are very optimistic that at last this is going to come to an end. No doubt. All you need to do is to keep subscribing to the ideology, and after subscribing to the ideology, find a specific niche of the activity that you can do in order to speed up this, you know, process of redirecting our country back to the right path. And after identifying that activity, triple your efforts, as in capitalize on it, make it your daily routine. Ojja kulaba results. Ojja kulanga nawe kenyini nyino tandise okikiriza nti alale obusajja bugenda olaba butuuka okwakinga page ya Facebook. So my friend, have no doubt this is going to come to an end, but of course the fact remains, it will not come to an end when you are simply out there looking at the situation the way it is. You need to do something, you understand? Yeah, you need to do something. Don't simply just watch. Find something that you can do. Yeah. Alright guys, let me say bye bye for now. In case of any other update, I'm gonna come and give it to you. For those that missed the video, I'm not going to delete it because I don't delete any video. They do remain. That's why when I asked Google to check into my account whether I had maybe broken any YouTube rules, blah blah, like the UCC says, and they said no, we've checked your channel and there is nothing wrong. Actually, we have verified it. That's why you say tick on it. We follow the rules, both the constitution of our country and those of the platforms that we use. That's why we don't delete videos, we don't do any single, as in bisigalayo zonna kuba tezina mateeka gezimenya. Only that some people don't want to see, to hear these words. They don't want to see Kyagulanyi trending, they don't want to see Bobiwine trending and all that kind of thing, but that is their problem. For me, I just become very happy when I see my president trending, when I see people chanting, people power, our power, you know, people on the sides of the road waiting for him, you know. Last time in Chengela, there was, you know, besides the road, chanting slogans of people power, chanting slogans of NUP, singing songs of freedom, you know, very happy, energetic, and jumping in the skies, down, you know. I saw that and I was like, wow. That's what makes me happy, as in when I'm broadcasting this, and when I'm, of course, someone else doesn't like that. It pains, it hurts them. You understand? Pain is a lot. That's why they will tell Google that, hey, do this and this. So he's our generational president. We love him, and yes, he's going to be our president, whether they like it or not. They either win. We either win or they lose. We either win or they lose. Those are the only options on the table. We either win or they lose. Yeah. Okay. Bahaters mbaleke banyumirwe. Bawulira obusungu. Bawulira obusungu. Naye kamubagirewo ono abatawanya kamu blocking. Bawulira ensaalwa. Okay, kamujjewo, mujjewo. Alright guys, have a wonderful time as you ask for the immediate release of our people. Bye bye everyone.